Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful day. Today we are going to be doing a full body Pilates sequence, and this is going to be a 10-day school morning challenge. So welcome to day one. For today's workout, we're just going to need a little foam block. If you do not have one, you could just use a book or you can go without it. It's totally up to you. All right, so let's get started by stretching. So you can meet me on the mat on your hands and knees. And we're gonna go through some cat-cows, exhaling as you round your spine and inhaling on your way down. Inhaling and exhaling. We're gonna go for about 3 more. Two. Last one. Breathe it in. And last big exhale. Begin to tuck your toes. Send your hips all the way back and just pedal your legs left and right. Breathing in this position. Stretching out those calves. Beautiful. And you can go ahead and send your hips all the way forward into a nice cobra position. Stretching out that spine and the back. Looking over your shoulders. Really twisting through that spine. Very nice. Looking forward, you can stretch your neck back. Release any tension you have in the neck. Beautiful. Amazing. You can come back into a child's pose. And we're going to hold here for just a couple breaths. Wonderful. You can come all the way back up, and for our last exercise, we're going to have our feet stretched out into a nice pike. You can just go ahead, cross over your right leg over your left. Take your right hand, cross it over, and take a stretch throughout that spine. Just twisting, feeling a nice stretch in your back. Beautiful. And go ahead and go on to the other side. Switching those legs, twisting through that spine. Very nice. All right, beautiful. Let's get started. So we are going to start by doing a short little core sequence. So you're going to take your block, put it in between your knees, longwise, just like this. And you can go ahead and lay all the way down on your mat. Beautiful. You can just squeeze that block as hard as you possibly can, keeping it nice and stable. And you're going to bring your hands behind your ears. We're just now going to go for some classic Pilates crunches. Breathing out on your way up, inhaling on your way down, keeping that spine all the way down, touching the mat. I'm already shaking after the core sequence I did this morning. Wonderful. Keeping those shoulders off of the mat on your way up to get the most work for your core. Beautiful. We're going to start to add on some other moves in about 3, 2, last one, bring it down. All right, so now on your way up, you're gonna tuck in your legs so your elbows can touch your knees. Bring your legs back down, but keep your chest up, then lower. All right, so let's go one more time. Bring your chest up, touch elbow to knee, toes back down, lower the chest. All right, let's go for a couple more. This is really working all those deep core muscles. Beautiful. My chest is already tired. Down, up. Keeping it nice and controlled. You don't want to be flopping all over the place. Wonderful, you guys are doing great. We're just gonna go for 3 more before we hold it. 2. Last 1. All right, and you're gonna hold it up here. Bring your hands to the side, and we're just gonna go ahead and take some twists, okay? Touching those ankles, and we're gonna hold here for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, you got this. 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, 1, don't drop, hold. Give me little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Whew, my core is burning me. You can take that block down to the side, just tucking your legs, giving yourself a nice hug for getting through that. Beautiful. A brief deep breath here. Whew, I cannot talk today. And we can go ahead and roll all the way up. So now we are going to be doing one of my favorite movements, and I'll show you what it is. You're going to take your block, put it at the corner of the mat. We're going to go in for some push-up movements, targeting mostly the triceps, and then we're also going to be getting into some glute activation. So that's wonderful. All right, you're going to have your right hand on the block. Left hand is on the mat, so this will really get into that right hand. Okay, you are going to take your left leg and bring it up. So whichever hand is on the block, the opposite leg will lift up. So now we are going to go in for a tricep push-up, getting as close to the mat as you can. I like to almost have my nose touching the mat. All right, and we're just gonna stay here. We're just gonna take some good old push-ups. All right, so nice, well, I should say tricep push-ups. All right, you wanna have your elbows as close to your chest as possible. Really getting into those triceps. Okay, now we're not gonna stay here for too long because this is a really, it's a strong movement. It can be challenging. All right, we're just gonna go for about 3 more. 2, down, up. Let's go for 1 more. 1, back up. Well done. So now we're gonna start to add on. You're gonna take a tricep push-up. You're gonna go back up. Curl that leg, that supporting leg that's supporting you. Bring your hips to the ceiling while that left leg is elevated. Tuck to the corner of the mat. Back out. Bring it down. Tricep push-up. Woo! Pretty heavy sequence, but it's okay, you'll get it. Tuck leg, or tuck your toes. Hips to the sky. Cross over. Knee tuck. Back, down, and a push-up. Wonderful. We're just gonna go for 3 more. This is really challenging, that full body. Oof. If at any point your block is just slipping away, just slide it back in. Well done. Don't forget to breathe. If you need a break, totally fine. Last one. All right, send it up. Cross it over. Send it back up. Cross it over. Don't, calm down. Give me 5, 4, you got this. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, hold it. Knee tucking, left and right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it down. Stretch out those arms. Woo, that was challenging. Wonderful. You can go ahead and just roll your shoulders out, doing whatever you need to do, getting a sip of water. Wonderful. All right, let's go on to the other side. You can just move your block over. Amazing. All right, so this time we're going to be getting into that left tricep a little bit more. Hand on the block. All right, opposite arm, opposite leg. Wonderful. All right, you know the drill. Tricep push up, back up. All right, just simple movement. Just what we did in the beginning. Just going down and up. Woo. We're gonna go for 2 more. 1. I lied, just 1 more. Wonderful. Oh, there we go. All right, we're gonna go for another tricep push-up. Back up. Curl those toes. Send your hips up. Wonderful. My block is a little too close, move it farther. Tuck in, left corner of the mat. Back up and down. Tricep push-up. Send hips up, corner, back up, down. All right, so this is really working the full body now. Our body should be feeling a little bit tired, but that's okay. You are strong. You got this. On this beautiful morning today, you got this. We're gonna go for 2 more before we hold it. Last one. All right, send it up. I know we're too excited. Corner it up. Corner, back up. Corner, send it up. Give me 3, 2, 1. Up one more time. Back down. Corner knee crosses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go into a nice child's pose. Woo! My arms are tired. And you can go ahead. Stay seated. You can face the front, face me. I'm just gonna take a big breath in and down, in and out. Whew. Well, that is all for today's Pilates workout, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on day 1. You guys are so strong, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Bye.